Thought you went home, Lieutenant, for a change.
Oh, I couldn't keep my mind off work, so I went to the movie. Turned out to be all about mugs like us. Whatever happened to musicals? Okay, I'm here. Give it 5 or 6 minutes, then make the call.
Linoleum clothing? Well, just take a trip to the Great Linoleum Clothing Experiment on Washburn, right next to the Gas Palace. You'll get next to it. Open every night till 2 a.m. Get it? You'll get it at the Great Linoleum Clothing Experiment.
Hey, glad to see you guys going through that mug book. One of these days you're going to spot one of them out there. Only takes one arrest to make all this time pay off. Well, good night.
Night, Lieutenant.
Well, when they all start looking alike, it's time to quit.
Detective Perkins. All right. Ma'am, give me that address again. And will you give me your name, please? She hung up.
And they're guilty as hell. That's what kills me, Joe. They're guilty. And some bleeding heart lawyer's gonna waltz in here and lead them out of here and probably gonna get them off. Bill, a lawyer can lead them out, but get them off. They gotta pass us first. And if they're guilty, I don't think they're gonna do it. Joe, you can give odds on that. I'm Joe.
Lieutenant, this is Mr. Darrell. He's representing Mrs. Carlin.
You're a lawyer?
All right, Lieutenant. Where's my client?
She's in my office.
Mrs. Carlin? I'm Neil Darrell. Have you made any kind of statement?
No, I haven't.
Lieutenant, no complaint has been issued against my client, so you can only hold her for 24 hours. I'll be with her the whole time, so why not just release her now?
She's released.
Lieutenant, before you leave, I want to say something. They're also questioning a man named Ralph Horton. He's a friend of mine. According to the lieutenant, he's made a full confession involving me in the death of my husband.
Was his attorney present when he made the statement?
Are you representing him, too, or are you here policing the city of Brockton for the Supreme Court?
Mr. Darrell is also representing Mr. Horton. Will you? Please.
Well, all right, Lieutenant. I'm his attorney also. I'd like to talk to my clients alone.
Ralph Horton, bring him in.
All right.
I hope it's all right with you. I've engaged Mr. Darrell's firm to represent both of us.
Thank you. Did they tell you Mrs. Carlin made a confession implicating you?
Yes.
She made no statement of any kind.
I never believed she did. I didn't make one either.
That's what I thought.
All right, Joe, let's start digging. Let's go to work on them right now.
Sergeant, did you interrogate Ralph Horton when he was arrested in connection with the murder of Fritz Carlin?
Yes, sir, I did.
Was Ralph Horton able to establish his whereabouts at the time of the murder?
Objection. Counsel was neither waived by Mr. Horton nor present during the interrogation.
This is a preliminary hearing, Mr. Darrell. I intend to allow both you and Mr. Holt more freedom than I would at a trial. The objection is overruled. You may answer the question.
Mr. Horton was not able to establish his whereabouts at the time in question. He claimed he was driving with Mrs. Carlin out on Ridge Highway.
Sergeant, did you obtain a warrant to search the house of Mr. Ralph Horton?
Yes, sir.
And did you search his house?
Yes. Detective Perkins and I made the search.
Did you find anything that pertains to this case?
Yes, we did.
Where did you find it?
We found it hidden in his garage. Under a pile of stuff. You see, there's some boxes and trunks, old magazines. Well, in the corner of his garage, under all that, is where we found it.
What was it you found?
We found that.
Your Honor, I place in evidence 6 sticks of dynamite, which the earlier witness has established as the kind of dynamite used to blow up Fritz Carlin's beach house. You may cross-examine, Mr. Darrell.
I never had any dynamite anywhere in my life. I've lived in that house about 5 years. I put things in that corner, but there never was any dynamite there.
Mr. Darrell, do you intend to cross-examine?
With the court's permission, I would like to examine that warrant.
Mr. Holt, do you have it with you?
Sergeant, what were you looking for in Mr. Horton's house? Dynamite?
It was just a search. Routine search.
Well, this warrant specifies dynamite as one of the items being searched for.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't see the warrant myself.
I see. That means it was filled out by someone else.
By Lieutenant Anderson.
Mr. Darrow,
Yes?
how did it come out in there? What happened?
Why? Who are you?
It is very important to me and to you for you to answer my question. What happened?
Well, they'll be tried on a charge of first-degree murder. Why? Who are you?
Mr. Darrow, I have no money, but I am going to need help.
Are you referring to this case? Do you have some connection with it?
Yes, sir, I do.
What?
I killed Mr. Carlin.